Well, in recent days, I, like many people, have been quite exercised by the awful news about the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, the journalist from Saudi Arabia who, according to all the stories, went in Turkish consulate to get papers for his forthcoming marriage and was brutally murdered and hacked to pieces while he was in there. And this story has attracted media attention all over the world, though apparently now it comes out that the Saudi authorities were rather astonished that this should attract attention, and one can't help thinking that the kind of implication behind this is, well, lots of other people have been killed before. Why is such a fuss about this one? And it does raise a very interesting question of why our attention is suddenly focused on one case. Not long ago, a whole busload of people were blown up, and that came into the news, including a lot of children being killed, again by the Saudis, this time in the midst of the Yemen war. That attracted a bit of attention, but nothing like what's happened with this one person in this circumstance. And I think what you have to say is that the story catches our attention because it's such a human story. We can, all of us, imagine going into a consulate, which is supposed to be a place of safety. We all imagine how we feel a few days before our wedding, needing those papers, and to be betrayed by our own people, the people of our own country where we're supposed to be feeling safe. This kind of strikes at something very deep, very human, very fundamental for all of us. And the kind of point that comes out of this is that when something like that happens and it catches the attention in this way, it's not just that it's awful. The murder most foul, in itself is awful, but in a way almost even more important is that it destroys the faith of people all over the world. We all feel less safe as a result of this. Are you going to go into your consulate? Do you have just a little sneaky feeling that something bad might happen now, whereas previously you felt safe there? And this generalizes to all kinds of situations. Our governments, can we trust them? Is there a whitewash going on? I think most people think the answer is yes. That isn't just what's wrong with this case. That extends to, can we trust them about anything else? And so this issue of the things that support people's faith, or the things that erode and demolish their faith, is perhaps the most important issue. It's the thing that is of crucial importance. In a way, the number one ethical commandment. Don't undermine people's faith. Almost all the other rules, as it were, come down to that. And when you look at a case like this, we all feel that our faith has been undermined, eroded. It's an absolutely awful event. And for sure, many politicians are thinking, oh well, it'll all blow over. It'll be forgotten, another issue will come up, and nobody will be thinking about this in 3 weeks' time. Some truth in that, but the effects will live on indefinitely.